In a quiet village surrounded by tall grass and red clay roads lived a small girl named Aline. She was barely 10, with bright, curious eyes and a heart full of dreams. One day, she was sent to the city to live with her aunt, Madame Clara, to help with house chores. Everyone said it was a good opportunity. But for Aline, the city became a place of silent tears and hidden bruises. Madame Clara was cold and harsh. She beat Aline for the smallest mistakes and made her work from dawn until midnight. Aline never smiled anymore. The only light in her day came from the gatekeeper, Uncle Ben, a kind old man who would talk to her when she sat quietly by the garden. "You're a strong girl," he would say. "Don't let the world break you." Madame Clara's husband, Joe, was a gentle man. He treated Aline kindly, buying her books, speaking gently, but he didn't know how cruel his wife was to the little girl. One day, Joe had to travel abroad for work, leaving Aline alone with Clara. Things only got worse. Beatings became a daily routine. Aline cried herself to sleep on cold floors. One rainy evening, unable to bear it any longer, she ran away. With no family or friends in the city, she became homeless, sleeping on the streets, begging for food. Weeks later, Joe, still abroad, began to worry. He asked his friend Thomas to check in on Clara and Aline. When Thomas visited, he was told that the house help was gone. Suspicious and concerned, he called Joe immediately. The news shattered Joe. He took the next flight home. Meanwhile, a woman named Amina found Aline curled up under a bench near a restaurant. Something about the girl touched her deeply. She bought her food, gave her clean clothes, and decided to take her home. As they talked, Aline mentioned Clara's name. Amina froze. Clara had been her close friend many years ago. 12 years back, Clara had a baby who was reported dead at birth. But Amina, a pediatric nurse at the time, knew the truth. There had been a tragic mix-up at the hospital. 2 newborn girls had been swapped. One had died, but it wasn't Clara's child. The hospital never told Clara, and Amina had stayed silent all these years. A DNA test confirmed the truth. Aline was Clara's biological daughter. Shock and guilt tore through Clara when the truth came out. Joe, heartbroken and furious, confronted her. Clara wept, not out of sorrow for her actions, but for the truth she had never known. Aline, confused but hopeful, now had a chance at a new life. Joe promised to take care of her, with Amina by their side, and Uncle Ben still sat by the gate, smiling proudly whenever Aline passed by.